All right. Nice. Keep your eyes up. Look way up, and then big vision, and then middle vision, close vision if you need a closer look at what you're about to hit. You can make some adjustments, about 10 feet away, but if it's much closer than that, then you got to just ride through it.
Commit to it, right?
That's right.
It's like a bad landing.
All right. Okay, so go to the right. That's it. I mean, you have to wash your bike if you go through the mud, so try to avoid the worst stuff. So you see how you slid to the right?
Yeah, did I?
Yeah, your rear tire kind of kicked out to the right. Why that is because you kind of came up the left side of a slope. So if you were about 3 inches to the right, it would have been flat. So it's nice that you didn't really feel it much because it didn't move that much. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so that's a case where if you had slowed down anymore, you would have struggled. You could have actually...
I realized that as I was slowing down.
Yeah. So relax, relax. Let it bounce around. Yep, so momentum is your friend. Now, our human nature, again, when we're nervous, is to grab everything or tense on the bars and slow down or stop. It's like, get me off this ride. But what you got to be doing is making sure that you have the momentum for stability. Doesn't mean you go fast. It just means don't go slow. Okay, you see, now look ahead. You see the road disappears, so it's going to be downhill.
I do.
So plan on dragging your rear brake if you need to, keeping your speed up a little bit, and then put your butt over your passenger seat. So you bend your knees a little more. It's almost like you're taking a crap. Okay, just drag your rear brake. You don't want to lock it if you can help it. Okay, now look ahead. What's next?
A little bridge.
Yeah.
Right turn.
So counterweight, even when you're turning this a little bit. Get into the practice. Okay, look up the hill. Now get your chin over your steering stem and go, go, go. Nice and smooth. You don't want to necessarily... Oh, we're going to take a left here. I'm sorry.
Oop.
It's okay. Just come to a stop. Okay. You can keep going. Now, this is an easy road, so just enjoy yourself. Relax. Okay, go ahead. You can get up to like 35 on this road.
You could?
Yeah. I mean, do what you feel comfortable with, but I want you to start to feel comfortable with the fact that you can do that, especially if you're going to put any real miles on a bike. So let's just do it let's do 25 for now.
Okay.
See how that feels.
Here's gravel.
Yeah. So that's all this is all gravel. So you want to, right, and there you go, to the right in your wheel path. So you can keep your speed up just a little bit and relax and let the bike move around. Now, if you were forced to ride in the middle, just understand it's going to be loose.
Yeah.
So it's going to move around even more. All right, so you're doing good. You're finding the packed area. That's good. So it's actually less stable for us when the graders come in because it just loosens everything up.
What are they going to do back here, Ken?
Oh, I don't know. This is actually a public road.
Oh.
So people, even like Honda Accords come through here. This here may be a little bit of work. Yep, relax. Relax, let the bike move. Use your knees and your feet to help you let the handlebars turn as needed. Okay. You can slow it down a little bit. Just gather yourself up, nice and controlled. Knees against the tank. Feet is going to help you balance.
Oh, I really pulled myself out with weighting the right peg that time.
Nice job. So look up ahead, keep looking up, eyes up and then down as needed. So if this here, we could actually sit down for a little bit. So let's do that just because we're going to get tired. So it's the case about just also understanding how to conserve your energy. All right, so now they've ended that. So this is now more seasoned, it's more packed, so this will be easier for us. It won't move around so much. But you never know what's going to happen. There could be a little...
rain and...
Right, a little low area, right?
Chipmunks.
If it fits in a skillet, kill it. You know, you don't want to like get yourself into trouble by avoiding a chipmunk. I mean, avoid them if you can, of course. But okay, see the mud? You want to avoid it. Nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just relax.
I turned and the bike said no.
Yeah, so you actually go straight. Yep. You actually target fixated a little bit right there.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah. So that's why the eyes up, eyes down only for a moment, after to help yourself pick a line, and then eyes right back up. You have to commit, and then eyes up.
Here comes a car.
Oh, isn't that something? So we're going to just stop. We'll move right to the side. Let him by, find a place. Remember that right foot on the rear brake. He's got room. Oh, he's letting us by. That makes more sense. Okay, so up here, we're going to take a right. And then actually, we're going to take a quick left. I can lead us out here. Be careful. See how
left.
It's... Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
It's okay. Turn your head. Okay, we're going to go here and then up this way.
Ken?
Yes, sir.
I'm no longer a virgin. Now I've ridden on the dirt.
Nice. Yeah, you did good. I mean, that stuff is heart. It makes your heart pound. You know, it's something that you have a nice feel. You get the introduction to how the bike feels when it's bouncing around. That road we came down, with the little bridges and stuff.
Yes.
That's pretty much you want it to be almost as hard as you want to. I mean, I'm sorry, as hard as you have to do, because if it gets any harder, and particularly if you're kind of new at it, it starts to be not much fun,
Right, and you fall.
Yeah, and you can fall, right, and there's just too much anxiety, and then you revert back to old habits.
Exactly, because fear, the laws of learning, right?
Yeah.
Recency, intensity, and all that.
Yeah.
And really, it works, and if you get negative reinforcement, it sticks with you a long time.
That's right, you go backwards. So that's really important. So you were able to handle that real good. And then, so when you get on the BDR and stuff, they're going to have stuff like that. They can't help it. So you're going to have to go through. Usually it's just it's a smallish section, but it might be, like that. What was that? About a half mile, 3/4 of a mile.
Exactly.
And then you're out of it.
I can't forget to send you this this tape as soon as I get home.
Great.
Now, of course, you've seen the two English guys, right?
Yeah, they're great.
Because I have all the DVDs if you want them.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, actually, they're all on YouTube, so I can.
No, they're not all on YouTube.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and they're producing another one now.
Ah. Yeah, those guys are great.
I understand that not the Star Wars guy, but the other guy had a bad, Charlie Borman, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Actually had a bad wreck.
I was on that ride with him.
Oh, you were?
I was. It was in Portugal. We were testing the Explorer 1200.
Oh.
And he was behind me, and he got left behind a little bit, like we. Oh, by the way, this is a street thing. Anytime you see dogs, look for a leash.
Right, because they chase.
They can chase, and it looks like that the dog might be with that person. It might be that they're from a house up here and they came up to visit.
Right.
And then they say, "All right, I'm done." I actually hit a dog that way. Luckily,
you did?
Yep. Luckily, I braked in time, and I just bumped him. Like the dog looked at me like, "What the hell?" So neither of us fell.
I was so apprehensive when Twisted Throttle first put these tires on.
Yeah.
I constantly felt like I was going to, they were going to slip out on me on every turn. And then I went, no, I guess they're not going to do that.
Nope. So those tires are softer compound than these.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
okay.
So you've actually got better, that's why. I mean, you've got actually more mechanical grip, but they'll wear out a little quicker.
Yeah.
Those are a lot more like the TKCs. We're going to go straight here.
I actually bought the ones that you have on. They're just not in yet.
Yeah. So they do this. Another thing, I think I mentioned it in the article. Actually, I know I did. Is that they make a Dakar version?
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
Okay, so the Dakar version is actually stiffer and more. It actually will protect your rims better.
Oh, good.
But they're a little stiffer. So
because
yeah.
Obviously, I don't have wire rims on here.
Right. So it's actually a good thing. But they're really more designed for the 1200 GSs, the ones that weigh even more than our bikes.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay. Just know that next time you've got a choice. Now, Twisted Throttle, strangely, seems to only sell the Dakar.
I know.
Yeah. I actually got these from Mitas after I wrote about it and said, oh, the Dakars they're pretty stiff. And then Mitas contacted me and says, hey, we'll send you the non-Dakar ones. And
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's what these are. So like I say, this is just a nice, easy ride. I can stand here all day long because I actually have my knees locked because it's not very bumpy.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you can really...
Yeah, black and blues.
That's right. You can actually and tear a knee that way. So anytime you're in anything that's aggressive, get your knees bent like a tennis player.
Right, just stick them out.
Yep, just get them in there, bend them a little bit, keep them against the tank. But right now on this stuff, I can have my knees locked and just relax. And I can stand here all day long. The one thing that's a limiting factor, I have my street boots on just because they're cooler and they don't have as much protection. But the problem with them is that at the end of the day, my soles of my feet are sore because they're not stiff enough for standing on metal foot pegs. And
well, these certainly, the ones that I have on are Alpine Star. I can't remember the name of them. But I think they're like a blended boot.
That's right. So I have a pair of those too. They're TKCs, but the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't wear them so much when we're doing this because it's not generally, gnarly enough. But to be honest with you, I really should have those on. That's really what they're made for.